Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got a great show tonight. It's showtime. Okay, let's party. Come on, baby. Let's just boogie. Y'all ready? Let's go nuts. All right. Here we go. Now, without further ado, here comes tonight's entertainment.
All right.
Now this counting lighter, yeah. Now this counting my wants. Now this counting my need. Now this counting will bust my friend. No that we do like that, yeah. Why you wanna do like that? I love how you be sure. I wanna hold you down. I wanna give you like my Mona Lisa. You're my Mona Lisa. You're my Mona Lisa. I wanna give you like my Mona Lisa. You're my Mona Lisa. Oh my Mona Lisa. You got my number, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, give me love, oh, give me love, oh. You got my number, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, give me love, oh, give me love, oh. Now use me to younger, yeah. I know like I did do now, yeah. I put you in a brand new cool. Baby boo, and as your ballet for the moto, yeah, matado sama soto, yeah. If I look at me beauty, if I look at me beauty, yeah. What how about you? Era ye gele la wa be wa she, era ye gele la wa be wa she, era ye gele la wa be wa she. Ma fini sile. Ma fini sile ni bako. Tori wala yo femi. No make me do like that. How you wanna do like that? I love how you be sure. I wanna hold you down. I wanna give you like my Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. I wanna give it up my Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. You got my number, go ahead, give me love, oh, give me love, oh. You got my number, go ahead, give me love, oh. Give me love, oh, yeah. Shake it.
All right. You know, in all things I start off with praise. After my theme song, Mona Lisa, of course. Good evening, world.
It is coming from my heart. Praise and thanks unto you, Lord. All the things that you have done, I'm grateful for your love. I give you the praise. It is coming from my heart. Praise and thanks unto you, Lord. For all the things that you have done, I'm grateful for your love.
Lord, I give you the praise. I'm counting my blessings.
I just can't keep it to myself.
Hey, what's up?
When I thought that he had done too much. Oh, Jesus.
Check the group. I need the group. Okay, come on.
I'm counting my blessings. I just can't keep it to myself.
Keep it to myself.
When I thought that he had done too much.
Oh,
Jesus, give it again. I can tell you now. Oh,
mountain top.
I can tell it from the mountain top. It is coming from my heart. Praise and thanks to you, Lord. For all the things that you have done for your wrath, for your God, I give you the praise. It is coming from my heart. It is coming from my heart. Praise and thanks to you.
All right. Let's give some praise and thanks unto Lord God. Yeah, are you grateful? I am grateful.
I'm counting by
1, 2, 3. No, I can't count. Yes, it's like a million. Oh, Jesus did it again.
Counting my blessings, counting my blessings. I just can't keep it to myself.
Yeah.
I've done too much. I can tell it enough.
Jesus did it again. If you know Jesus did it again for you, you should be dancing to this one. Yeah. From the mountain top.
Everybody.
Come on.
Give him the praise.
Yeah.
Give him the praise.
Ooh.
I dance.
Let's dance and give him the praise. Okay. All right, I feel you.
Put on your dancing shoes. Praise the Lord. Come on, let's dance.
Let's dance and praise the Lord. Yes.
Come on, let's live. Praise the Lord. Your hands together.
All right, guys, I'm trying to share the link to each one of you who's not in the group. Hold on for me. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Yeah, Craig. Nice to see you locked in, Craig. We have all the way from Toronto, Claudette and her crew. Jesus did it again.
I can tell it enough.
Oh,
I shouted,
from the mountain top. Good evening, Avis. How you doing? Woo. Yeah, we gave him the praise. And praise in any language is praise. Son of Lorena Davis from out of Antigua with I'm blessed. If you know you're blessed, dance along to this one. Yeah.
As I rise, I turn my eyes and look into the skies. Ask God for His blessings as I rise. I thank Him for this precious gift of life. This gift of life. Oh, waiting to see my downfall, but all they see is rainbow. Even like the tree that's standing in the breeze, you hear the birds sing. Blessings overflowing, that keeps my river flowing. So
be ungrateful.
Wow.
Of your power, until be fearful.
For those of you who have electricity and you're able to view this, you are blessed.
So I will sing. No, everybody sing. Whoa.
Craig, I see you dancing. Sound of Lorena Davis from out of Antigua and Barbuda. Yeah. Good evening, Antiguans. Good evening, Jamaicans. Yeah. Everyone locked in from New York City. The US, welcome. Nigeria, Ghana, UK, Europe, Canada, Nicaragua, Colombia. Thank you for tuning in.
Blessings over me, yeah. Hey, yeah. Bless me in the morning, bless me in the night time. Bless all my friends and my family. Hey, now everybody sing, whoa, blessings overflow. If you are blessing, whoa, thanks to you, I'm here and sing, whoa. I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, I am blessed. Grateful to be alive. Oh, yes, I'm blessed. When I got the time for stressing, cause I'm blessed. Oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes. Blessings overflow. Hey, yeah. Oh,
Blessings overflow. Yeah.
That's all my friends and my family. Hey.
You don't even know me. I am Empress Mona Lisa.
I walk into a crowded room.
Sound of Fausia.
Staring, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, you see what you want to see, but you don't even know me. What did I?
Welcome, you did.
What did I do now? He said, she said, over it. You're acting like you're brilliant, but you don't know. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know a thing at all. You don't know about the way I am when I am alone. You don't even know the way I care, the way I've grown. You don't know about the way you love so deeply to my bones. You don't even know me. Whoa.
Good evening, Steve. How you doing?
I walk it off and brush away everything you say, cause I don't care at all. I don't care at all. He said, she said, over here. You're acting like you're
So you don't care?
brilliant, but you don't know.
I know you care.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know a thing at all. You don't know about the way I am when I am alone. You don't even know.
Empress Mona Lisa here with you. DJ of Radio New York City.
So deep into my bones. You don't even know me.
And you don't even know me.
You don't even know. You don't know a thing at all. You don't know about the way I am when I am alone. You don't even know the way I care, the way I've grown. You don't know about the way you love so deeply to my bones. You don't even know me. You don't even know me.
Powerful song. Love it. Someone asked me to take it from the top. Come on.
Y'all stop doing that, okay? Yeah.
I walk into a crowded room. Everybody's staring. What did I do?
You are in tune to Uncork Your Mood on DTF Radio with yours truly, Empress Mona Lisa. Yeah.
But you don't even know me.
Don't forget this evening our two very special guests. Chief Richard Curry of the Acampo Maroons and Big One versus Young Girl Maka Diamond.
But you don't know, yeah, you don't know. You don't know a thing at all. You don't know about the way I am when I am alone. You don't even know the way I care, the way I've grown. You don't know about the way you love so deeply down my bones. You don't even know me. Whoa. Whoa.
All right.
I walk it off and brush away everything you say, 'cause I don't care at all. I don't care at all. He said, she said, over it. You're acting like you're brilliant, but you don't know. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know a thing at all. You don't know about the way I am when I am alone. You don't even know the way I care, the way I've grown. You don't know about the way I am so deeply down my bones. You don't even know me. Whoa. Whoa, you don't even know. You don't know a thing at all. You don't know.
Chronics when I can.
When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest man in Babylon, and I've done my best, so everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning, I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to the blessed man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah. As far as I can. I can. Yeah. My two hands in the air as far as I can. Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. Yeah. Lift up my eyes to the blessed man. Sometimes I'm lost and far from home, but I'll find my way. I follow my heart, I know I'll be found someday. While I'm lost, I learn and live. What do you say? Let's have a good time until that day. Oh, every morning, I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening,
All right.
lift up my eyes to live some blessed man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can.
Yeah. Nicaragua. Yeah, Sherry says she lost electricity, but she has electricity back. She's locked. And T is locked. I come from town. How y'all doing?
Oh, every
I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. Yeah. Lift up my eyes to the hills, I'm with my 2 hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah. As far as I can. All right, all right. I can, yeah. My 2 hands in the air as far as I can. Don't get hurt, can't learn anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time call, phone's blowing up. Bring a mind up, I feel the love, I feel the love. The chandelier. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Turn back till I lose Who's gonna swing from the chandelier? Let me see you. Who wanna swing from the chandelier? I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Uh-huh. From the chandelier. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. Sun is up, I'm a mess. Gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shade, here comes the shade. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. Till I lose time. Gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Guys, I got you, I got you. I'm swinging too. Keep my glass full until morning light. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight. Yes, I'm just holding on for tonight. No, I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight. Yes, I'm just holding on for tonight. Yes, I'm just holding on for tonight. No, I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight. Yeah. I got some sad news, but let's just deal with this Buju Bantam before we get there. Caller, can you call back? Sorry I didn't take your call. Buried alive, Buju.
I was buried alive, but I'm still breathing. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling I am alive. There must be a reason. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling. Oh, I am alive. There must be a reason. I was given one more chance. My heart is bleeding. Now all this time I've been blind, only running against the wind. Friends of mine, pass with time. After living a life of sin, some many give up, many give in. It's my determination to win. I survived the worst of times. I survived. I was buried alive, but I'm still breathing. I don't know what to do.
All right, DJ Star Pants is in the house. Kenneth, are you going to tell me to send you the link when you are watching? You are already watching it. Sherry says, yeah. Mona Lisa in the house. Sherry is shouting out all Nicaraguans. Uh-huh. DJ Star Pants, cash up, pull up. No, he's a real DJ. All right. Merle Brown says, hi, Mona Lisa, good night. Christopher Campbell said, big up my nice, clean baby mama in England, Cheyenne, and my son, Zadine. Stella, you're large. Kenneth, hold tight. All right. Christopher Campbell. Nadine, me live, stay good. Okay? Me don't know what that means, but yeah. Nadine, know what that means? All right. So Nadine, oh, I think I'm saying my life, stay good. All right. Nadine is saying good night. I want to pick up my daughter Cindy Stewart in the USA, my son Alex Stewart in England, aka Brandish, also Scorcher, straight blessings. Yeah. And then I have another lady who's trying to reach me with a situation. Yeah. Butcher Bantam, buried alive but still breathing. How many can relate, yo? Yeah.
I am alive. There must be a reason. I was given one more chance.
My heart's still beating. Steve says, good stuff. Keep it up. You know, COVID have everybody in a lockdown. Uh-huh. Oh.
When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. How many gonna start? Pull up in a fast start, yeah. I know fast start, make it money fast start, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. So what now? We feel yeah. Hey, fancy. Oh, your ass date, now no vacancy. Last time, see up on FaceTime, setting up the place, voting on my relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. Got my person on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know,
this song is for everyone who's under lockdown, whichever country you are. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, mind us. Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. How many gonna start? Pull up in a fast start, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling.
back, back. What was that? What was that? I'm still here.
When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road.
Yeah, yeah.
How many gonna start?
Where will you go when this quarantine thing done and everybody start touch road? Huh? Yeah. In a few minutes, we're gonna be hearing from His Excellency the Chief of a compound, Sir Richard Curry. Not yet, Katie. Yeah. We're under lockdown. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love it. Okay, so I'm waiting on this lady to call me back before I bring on my guest. Oh, there she goes. Perfect timing. All right. I'm going to play this while I answer her. Hello? Yeah, yeah. Hi. Do you want to speak on ear or off ear? Okay, maybe if you speak on ear, that would save me from having to repeat it. So hold on.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. How many gonna start? Pull up in a fast car, yeah.
All right, caller. All right, go ahead.
You know I'm feeling you. So I can't wait for you. Hey, fancy.
A young lady in Jamaica that her boyfriend put on fire on Wednesday. I'm just calling to get some awareness. We're trying to fly her out of Jamaica to Florida and just set up the GoFund page, and we'd just like to get any assistance we can get, all the assistance we can get her out of there by tomorrow into the burn unit in the hospital in Florida. Just reaching out to everyone, all the Jamaican people, everyone, anyone, people speaking out against violence against women, anything like that, domestic violence. We would just like the support of any and everyone that can help us right now.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear you say it's your cousin.
Yes, she is.
How badly is she burned?
I think 94% of her body.
90%. And you have to fly her out of Jamaica to
Miami.
To Miami. Okay, so you're appealing to the listeners to assist in the GoFundMe account that you have set up. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so give us that information, please.
The name of the GoFund is Help Save Nicola. There is a link. I have a link on we have a link on Facebook. People have it all over, but I can also send it to you if you like.
If you're on our feed on YouTube or Facebook, you can type it there, but can you repeat it slowly? Because I don't even know what you said.
Oh, it's called Help Save Nicola.
Help Save
Nicola.
Nicola.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you were to read the link, what would he say? Because I think someone sent me that link.
Oh.
Sorry.
Pardon me?
Yeah, go ahead. Just give us the information on the GoFundMe again.
It says Help Save Nicola.
All right. So for those of you who are listening, go ahead.
It's her story, and I think it's a video that's been circulating on social media, the news everywhere, and then one that we got of her laying in the hospital in Montego Bay right now.
That's so sad. That's so sad. Yeah. And it's really time for men to stop this violence against female.
Yep.
It's too deadly. Yeah. It's costing too many lives, and we just, I don't know how we're gonna conquer this one, but we have to. Yeah, so listeners, if you check our YouTube link, she's going to put the GoFundMe link there so you can assist in any way you can. And, let's try and save this young lady's life. I do apologize. My sympathy to you and the rest of the family.
Thank you so much. And we really appreciate this we really appreciate your forum so we can share and get more help going because we need to get her out of Jamaica into Jackson Memorial Hospital by tomorrow.
Wow.
They can save
Wow.
her life now.
Are you anywhere near the target that you're trying to reach?
Oh gosh, no. Because we are, it's going to take quite a bit. We have to have some collateral to show the
Okay.
hospital.
Outside of GoFundMe, if there's any humanitarian persons listening, if they wanted to reach you, is there an email or a telephone that you'd want to give out?
Yes, and we have it on the forum too, but I don't know if everyone can reach it. So my name is Holly. The email is missberry16@hotmail.com.
Miss
And my phone number is
Berry16@hotmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Berry as in
And,
BERRY?
Yes.
Okay.
16@hotmail.com. And I can give out my phone number. It doesn't matter. My phone number is 416-878-5548.
All right. Just repeat the telephone number one more time.
416-878-5548.
All right. There you have it. Really a sad story. Let's not sit back and do nothing. Whatever we can do to help this young lady save her life, though she may be scarred, let's just do it, y'all. Hit up the GoFundMe, and if you know any organization that can just step in and help, if any persons listening from any such organization, just reach out to me just in case you didn't get the information from the young lady. Once again, our sympathies. We do hope that she will survive this ordeal, that you'll get the money and get her in time over to Fort Lauderdale. All right.
Thank you. And thank you so much. You are a gem.
We got to help each other.
Yes.
All right. Stay good. Be safe.
Thank you. I keep listening. Keep running, man. You're doing good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. No problem.
No problem. Bye.
Bye-bye. This wasn't planned, you all. This wasn't planned. This wasn't planned. You guys stop killing off the females. Take done. When it's over, it's over. Just walk.
This is what we're talking about.
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. If your watch up and take away now, we did not take a car, we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when I feel it, I cry down. I hurt your heart, but do not make it stress, cause it, I feel the better, I feel living at the ghetto, feel the under the pressure, my friend.
Halfway bound in the struggle, isolated in our bubble. One now for the rich, yet another for the poor. God bless and please help us, we can't take no more. We're feeling the pressure, we are down to the core. Oh, money for the young when them send it offshore. And every nation come and get rich and we stay poor. Them from your $20, we go through the back door. Tell them, so we can't take no more.
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. If your watch up and take away now, we did not take a car, we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel it, you cry down. I hate your heart, but you do not make it stress, cause it, I feel the better, and I feel living at the ghetto, feel the under the pressure, my friend. Lord have mercy, this can't get no worse, so we call it a curse, so me heart it a hurt me. Call it stressing because from me birth to the first me, I feel like the father desert me. But when the pressure erupt, we never give up, no, we never give in. And me, I'm send up a prayer, feeling better living. I can't fall, so I better be sing. I do it under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure, under the pressure. Jump out of the takeaway now. We in a second, cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel it, you cry down. I reach your heart, but do not make it stress, cause it I feel it better, not be living at the ghetto, be under the pressure, my friend. It's serious. A lot of times I find it serious. Life is a little mysterious. Up with what we can't even steer it up, oh no. I can't wait for running go. Oh gosh, the night too long. Oh gosh, the fight too long. I can't wait to see the sun. Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. Jump out of the takeaway now. We in a second, cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel the cry down.
All right, in a few seconds or so, we shall welcome the chief of the Compound Maroons, Mr. Richard Curry. Keep it locked, the Compound. How you doing?
Overflowing up with up and the system corrupt. Look how hard some work and it's still not enough. Oh no, lock down the world, no nobody now walk. And no food on the house while the bills pile up. When you listen politician, you say wait a second. Do they feel the same as you and I do?
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. Jump out of the takeaway now. We in a second, cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel the cry down. I reach your heart, but you not make it stress, cause it I feel it better, not be living at the ghetto, be under the pressure, my friend.
All right. I just want to take this moment I know when you hear that sound, for those of us who know that sound, you know what that sound means. I'm repeating myself. All right, Colonel. I'm trying to relive that Kinder Tree moment. Welcome. You are on DTF Radio out of New York City. Are you feeling the love?
Definitely feeling the love. Thank you for having me tonight. Are you hearing me clearly?
All right. I hope everyone can hear him. Katie, I'm not hearing him.
I'm sorry. Are you hearing me? Any better?
All right. People message me. Let me know if you're hearing the Colonel. Chief Curry. Are you hearing me clear? You are.
Are you?
All right. Can you try and speak louder? Let's see if that works.
Okay. Is it any better?
Not hearing you. Let's try
right,
something else.
Let me try. Let me see if I can restart my audio.
Hear it up. Everything is a joke. Sister, talk to them, man. It's real.
All right, we're just working a little glitch right there.
This one we're talking about.
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. Jump out of the takeaway now. We in a second, cause we all under pressure.
Chief Curry, are you hearing me, sir? Okay, one sec.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Are you hearing me?
I'm born in the struggle, isolated in a bubble. One now for the rich, yet another for the poor. God bless and please help us, we can't take no more. We're feeling the pressure, we are down to the core. Oh, money for the young when them send it offshore. And every nation come and get rich and we stay poor. Them from your $20, we go through the back door. Tell them, that's how we can't take no more.
Under the pressure, under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure, under the pressure. Jump, watch up and take away now. We did not take a week, all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel it, you cry down. I hurt your heart, but you do not make it stress, cause if I feel the better, not believing that the ghetto feel the under the pressure, my friend. Yeah. Lord have mercy, this can't get no worse. I feel call it a curse, so me heart it a hurt me. Call it stressing because from me birth to the first me, I feel like it's father desert me. But man, when the pressure erupt, me never give up. No, me never give in. I'm me.
All right. Are you hearing me now?
All right, let's do this again.
Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me? I'm hearing you, but are you hearing me? Mic check.
All right, I have some of the listeners saying you're sounding low. Some say they're hearing you clearly, but I'm not hearing you at all. Katie, how is it from your end? For those who can hear him, keep messaging me. Katie? All right.
Mic check.
Well, the people seem to be hearing him. Though low.
I hear
Hey, Miss Verlin, thanks to know you're locked in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Katie hear us both.
Under the pressure, under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure, under the pressure. Jump, watch up and take away now. We did not take a week, all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel you cry down, I hurt your heart, but you not make it stress, cause if I feel the better, not feel living at the ghetto, to be under the pressure, my friend.
Chief. Okay.
Are you hearing me? Mic
All
check.
right.
Mic
Katie,
check.
speak to me. Let me see if I can hear you.
There might be something wrong with the plugin. Because I'm hearing.
Okay. All right. So let me get out and come back in.
Hello?
So happy when I'm with you. But when you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single tear drop falling from your eye. I don't know why. I'll make you cry. I know.
ask me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. But you asked me like I wasn't there. And just pretended like you didn't care. I don't know
Sometimes when you're feeling the right I just, but do not make it stress because if I feel the better, not be living at the ghetto, to be under the pressure.
That's how long it takes to picture?
It's serious. A lot of times I find it serious. Life is a little mysterious. Sacrifice we can't even steer it up, oh no. I can't wait to run in love. Oh gosh, did I too long? Oh gosh, did I too long?
You're trying to work this off.
I can't wait to see this
Can you hear me?
oh, yeah, you're under the pressure.
Okay, that might be the problem.
Under the pressure, the watch of it take away. Now, we take a second, cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when I feel the right on, I just, but do not make it stress, cause if I feel it.
All right, Katie, can you hear me? Can you speak to me so if I can hear you?
Yeah. I'm hearing you.
Because
Are
you're
you hearing
hearing me. I'm the one who's not hearing you. How could that be happening? Let's try
I'm
something.
hearing you. All right, let me try refreshing once more. I'm gonna refresh once more and try it.
All right. Any better?
I'm hearing you, but are you hearing me?
Okay. It's never happened before. It's never happened before.
Okay, everyone is hearing me. You're the one that heard me. All right.
All right. So everybody can hear him except me. So I don't know.
I think you're offline now.
Yeah, they're good.
All right.
I don't know.
Mic
Don't
check.
have any idea why that would be happening. Okay. Oh. Really under the pressure.
Don't worry, you're under pressure, but it's all good.
Still nothing?
It's like no pressure. I'm
I
hearing you.
guess you're hearing me. I'm hearing me too. What could be happening? Don't understand. Don't understand.
Hearing me now, Empress? No, she's still not hearing me.
All right. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am not hearing you.
Sister, talk to them now. You already know. This is what I'm talking about. Nothing.
Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. The watch of it take away now. We take a second, cause we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when I feel it, I cry down. I just, but do not make it stress, cause if I feel it better, not be living at the ghetto, biggie under the pressure.
Well, you can call in on WhatsApp. So, let me see.
One now for the rich, yet another for the poor. God bless and please help us, we can't take no more. We're feeling the pressure, we are down to the core. Oh, but if it
I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. They already saw you had some face, so yeah. Sorry about that.
Under the pressure,
Yeah.
yeah, under the pressure.
All right, so read me.
All under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when I feel
Hello.
I just, but
Hi.
do not make it stress, because if I feel it,
Yes.
and I feel living at the ghetto, biggie under the pressure, my friend. Lord have mercy,
Oh,
you get
okay.
no words of the call it a curse, so
I'm so sorry about that. All right. So the chief is about to call in on this line now as well. So I don't know what to tell you. But you can always watch it after because it's recorded. It's gonna be on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. Okay. Yes, you are. No, no, that's me. All right.
He's gonna call you.
He's about to call now, so yes, he's already in studio. Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna do an audio call in. For some reason, the visual isn't working, but you already saw his handsome face. You already see what he looks like, yeah? All right, Chief Curry, are you still with me?
I am here, fully here.
I do appreciate your patience. Actually, I've never encountered that before. Can't even figure out what that is. But thank you for hanging in there with us. But we did see your face for a brief, well, not a brief, for a while. We all know what you look like. I mean, everyone has seen you, so it's just a matter now of hearing what you have to say. Let me lower the music a little. Is the music okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we've lost some time, but let's make up for it. So, this is a mainly entertainment program, but as you realized earlier, we had a caller who called in because her cousin was burnt by 90% of her body by her male partner. And, it becomes like a humanitarian show tonight because now we're doing a GoFundMe for that person. Well, we're advertising the GoFundMe so people can jump in and help. So, but you're here in the capacity as the chief of the Accompong Maroons. I would have liked to ask you to dance, sing, or recite because it's an entertainment show. So I'm not really sure what you're gonna do, but
well, I can tell a story.
You can tell a story. Okay, I'm sure.
I can tell a story.
I'm sure the story will be very exciting. Yeah, that's part of the art of entertaining, right? So, how long has it been since you've been elected as the new chief of the Accompong Maroons?
It's about 87 days now. About 84. Sorry, about 84 days.
Oh.
Since been elected, and
congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's been quite a journey since, and I must say that a lot of effort was put into this mission, and the mission was a mission for change, a mission to save a culture, to save a legacy, and to rise a nation to the great heights that once existed prior to colonialization.
Awesome. So give me a brief synopsis of your governance as well as well as your jurisdiction, the Accompong Town Cockpit country, the whole dynamic.
Yeah, so governance really speaks to the territory, and the territory we speak of is the cockpit country. Now, for years gone by, a lot of our lands, our ancestral lands, have been sitting there unclaimed, and we have no one to blame but ourselves. And essentially, what we have seen over the years is a direct violation and annexation in the annexation of Maroon lands, and a lot of these lands are now being taxed, and a lot of our people are having to be paying tax. And on top of that, some of these lands are now being earmarked for mining, which poses a direct threat to the livelihood of the Maroon people and other residents of the cockpit country. Not to mention the irreparable damage that could be caused by mining if permitted in these territories. So, governance really speaks to the cockpit country. And while many who reside in the cockpit country are unaware of the history that bequeaths them. It's that a lot of our history has been untold, a lot of our stories have been hidden. And for me, it's a priority as keeper of the 1738, as protector of this treaty of peace and friendship, that our ancestral lands and our ancestral heritage, our people and our culture not be lost, but survive in perpetuity, as it was dictated by that 1738 treaty for the born and the unborn. So let's not lose sight of what we fought, blood, sweat, and tears, to gain in a time of great oppression, and over 80 years of war. So this was by no means uh, a proclamation of victory during a time of slavery. It was a time of oppression against a free people, a sovereign people who fought for their will and won a war to ascertain and preserve those rights.
I'm gonna ask you a two-part question, really. What really made you decide to, vie for the leadership of the community? And also, can you briefly remind us of what your manifesto was for those who knew of it, and then inform others that didn't know of it? So, what made you decide to run for the chief, and what was your manifesto in which you ran?
Let me tell you, I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be blunt and just straight up honest with you.
Please do.
I was just sick to my stomach of what was happening in Maroon affairs and what was happening to the people, because majority of the people living in the communities are below the poverty line. There's no employment, there's no infrastructure. We have a leader, yet we have all these officials who come here and they parade and they highlight and showcase a culture as if the Maroons are only a culture. And they make promises, and at the end we see no benefit, but yet only few are left to sing and dance. And then educated individual, with this is my community, this is where I was born, this is where I grew up, and I left for a better education. Having that education, having the experience, I now see where I could, inject some of that knowledge, experience, and resources into making my community better. Now, I thought I could do that without running, and I made several attempts to do just that. But I realized that my attempts were being ignored, for the lack of a better word.
Stonewalled.
I don't know. I don't know if it was intimidation, or maybe it was just the 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 mismanagement that was taking place, that it wouldn't have been wise to let someone like myself in, to really uncover and unfold what was really happening and what was holding back our community. Lack of planning, lack of vision, honesty, trust, corruption, all the above, were things plaguing our community and holding us back. This community is over 30 years behind, and I make no uncertain remarks about that. And for me, being out in the wider society, being out in the world, traveling, when I come back here, I feel a level of distress. It's like we're still living in the 50s. I'm telling you, it's really bad. And I'm saying, what are we celebrating? What are we talking about? What are we really pushing? The pride is lost. There's no pride. Our culture is dying, and the kids are leaving. No one is coming back. And we haven't seen the investment in resources, skills development, in our people. Simple infrastructure, restroom, essential infrastructure, water. There's no running water. All these things. I thought, with my experience, I think I can make this work. I've never been a politician, but I think I can. I think having been in corporate for over 15 years. I mean, really, it would be sad.
So you ran because you wanted to make a change, a well-needed change. So
Correct.
I still want to know what the manifesto is, and other people want to know who weren't in a compound to hear what is it that you presented to the people, why you, as the youngest chief ever, dominated.
Well, as I say, it's bringing back the pride, right? I think we lost our pride. People want effective leadership. They want strong representation. They want stronger families and unity, right? Maroon families are built upon you. Maroon communities are built upon unity, unity of family, right? It was Grandy Nanny who brought our communities together, right? It was Kojo, her brother, her sibling, who led the Maroons in victory over the British. We have a strong family oriented society, and for me, we lost some of that. And we lost the pride in who we are because we weren't being talked about that much. We weren't being mentioned. What was being mentioned is the Maroon culture. As I said, it was as if we were a culture. So my emphasis was bringing back the pride, bringing back the pride through education, information, infrastructure, development, commerce, right? Economics and economic independence. Because for us to determine our own destiny, we have to be the ones creating and generating the wealth for ourselves to realize that destiny. We can't be sitting and depending on others to cater to us because really it's not their responsibility, right?
That's true.
So as leaders, we as Maroons have failed to put forward the plan, right? The plan of upliftment, the plan of social and economic mobility, the plan for investing in our resources and our infrastructure, our people, developing what we have. We've done it before. We were here before everybody else. We were doing it before everything else came, right? We can still do it now, really and truly. I mean, I see that our people have gotten lazy. They've gotten very dependent. They've gotten to be treated like wards of the state, right? And for me, there's a mental mindset, there's a mind frame, a mindset that needs to be changed or amended. And I'm telling you, it's not an easy task, but somebody has to do it. And for me, it has just felt like a calling, like you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this.
So how have you been
Nobody.
welcomed by the Maroons, and not just the Maroons, the other statutory bodies of interest that would have overpowered us, watching you, wanting to know what's going to be your next move. I mean, but starting with your own people, how have you been welcomed? I mean, majority of people are warm to you and on
Of
board with
course,
you.
majority of my people have been warm and welcoming to me. I mean, if you really look at the records, Lisa, it speaks for itself. The margin of victory in this election is the widest it has ever been in any Maroon election. That alone says that the people want a change. It is saying that the manifesto, the message that came across really struck a note with them, right? It is saying that, look, you know, we realize what's been happening. We need a time for change, and we think you're the person who's going to lead us to that change. Now, since coming in, it's been a whole lot of unraveling a lot of what has been happening, a lot of what I found out to be happening in our government and in our community, and that in itself has ruffled some feathers. But this is not going to be a nice game. It's not going to be a walk through a stroll through the papa. We've been in a corrupted system for over 30 years, right? We have people here who are so far away from their source, so far away from who they are, their identity. They don't even realize the infused, corrupt thoughts and think and patterns of history that have been embedded in what we now are even preaching to other people, right? Our stories, a lot of things have been turned upside down. So I don't expect this to be a smooth transition, but what they will do is hear me because they have given me the ear, right? And what we Maroons do when we have our town hall meetings, they get very intense because we're very passionate people, right? We're not aggressive, we're just passionate. So you know what? Every time we leave those meetings, there's a great enlightenment because I bring to my people the information that has been hidden from them. And what that is doing is letting them ask more questions. And then they're seeing the outcome of what I've been doing, right? We're at this point right now, right here, right now. We have made so many changes in the face of Maroons over the 84 days that I've been here, right? Less than 3 months.
And you're
Less
leading
than three
into
months.
my next question, which was, tell us what you have accomplished in that short space of time already.
Well, I'll start by saying first, I've put Maroon back on the map, and I'm not saying that in a boastful way or in a way of trying to, you know, put myself on a pedestal. No, the fact is, Maroon hasn't been talked about in any way whatsoever for quite some time now. Not since I've born, I've ever heard, Maroon being in the news as they have been in the last 2.5 months.
Well, that's true.
But for me, what that did is give me more ear and eyes to bring the message I want to bring forward. It's not the context of how the limelight came about. It's really now having the opportunity to present my platform, to present my message, and to present my concept and my emotion behind what I'm doing, right? Because it's not just about trying to to go in front of camera and talk to somebody to make people feel good. It's actually putting in the work that I came here to do. I quit my job to do this. I'm not a rich person by any means. I have to go through the same route everybody has to go through. To make life work and make things work. You know, since getting all that enlightenment and education, I see that now there's so much more to the world than even just the money that's there. Yes, we do need money to survive. As a state, we do need money. But how do you get money? You have to build confidence and trust. You have to have organization, right? You have to have a working governing structure.
So we're not
What
really
I've been
we're
doing.
not really expecting miracle from you within 9 months. Sorry, within 3 months, 90 days. But are you not on track within 90 days to have at least accomplished much? I mean, just tell us of some of the things that you have done, because I've been following
Let
you
me
and I
tell
know
you.
some of the things that you have done. But there's a lot of
Let me tell you.
Maroons that are listening in New York and around the world. So tell us.
Beautiful. All right. So let me tell you. So going into office, one of my biggest agenda was engaging the government of Jamaica and the British High Commissioner. And the purpose of that was to restore diplomatic uh, engagement and restore diplomatic accord with the Maroon people, right? Identity is a big thing and a big challenge for us because for years and years gone by, we say we are Maroon, but how do we prove it? Nobody has an ID. We are now doing our IDs. You would have seen that recently. That would have been the most recent. But I'm going to backtrack some more
Mhm.
to tell you what we would have done. I would have already met with the president of the Senate and the Speaker of the House in
Awesome.
Parliament.
Awesome.
And that was a meeting that has been long overdue. And I'm happy to be the first colonel to have gone there and have signed the honorary guest book and on record being officially recognized as the Maroon government.
No, that is
Right?
phenomenal.
Massive, massive, massive. What that did was also to open dialogue on the diplomatic engagements because, again, we're merging and we're working in this dual jurisdiction. Well, let me not say merging. We're operating in a dual jurisdictional society, which means there are two jurisdictions. There has to be an understanding. So we as Maroon government would like to engage with the Jamaican government on a diplomatic level. In so doing, our identification, our persons, our citizens will be recognized and treated as the Maroons who we truly are, not the culture, but the people, right? Jurisdictional rights. And understanding what that then transcends to in doing business, our identification cards being accepted by institutions outside the jurisdiction, right? Privity of or accessibility to roadways, usage of access to ports. These are things that we have now opened dialogue on moving forth in bringing back the pride and dignity to who we are. We've also, on the inside, launched our agricultural trust and our cannabis trust, right? Which we then went ahead and made a declaration of independence. We also had declared the ganja legal right? We have launched our cryptocurrency, right? And since then, I've met with a host of private sector entities who are so much more eager and willing to now come on board and work alongside and with the Maroons in building out their community and realizing their dreams. So for me, it's phenomenal, just in such a short time and such a short window to have captured the eyes and the audiences that are needed to help pivot, our people, our community, our government, from this downward spiral that it has been in for so many years. We're now starting to really feel a sense of belonging, a sense of recognition. And I think for the private sector, having a face that they can recognize and having someone they also can, you know, they can relate, I think it brings that much more comfort in the ease and the ways of doing business because no one has ever understood how they could do business within the Maroon territory. Because a lot of the work that was needed was the black and white. It's not what we see that is lacking here now. Let's be honest, it's been lacking for the last 183 years. No one has ever stopped to ask the question, why? Why can't anything come here and stay? Why doesn't anyone run here to come and take advantage of our tax-free status? Because all these things were never looked at in a business sense. How do you then take these things that we possess, a treaty, indigenous rights, the land, the people, how do we then frame that into a working way of doing business with entities in the other jurisdiction? Because rest assured, they would have been prevented of doing by they would have been prevented in doing business here because they could not understand the landscape. And any businessman will tell you, if I can understand how land works there, and if I can understand how business work, leadership, all these things, it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So
Can
these are the
you?
things I'm taking to the table, and these are the things that are making the changes right now.
Okay.
Jacana is another big entity who has also signaled their intentions of working with us. And a lot that has been happening in the nutraceutical industry. We look at the Maroon territory, home to so many indigenous plant species and other rich biodiverse um, resources that could be then turned into value-added products that would drive wealth for us. But instead, what we see happening is people coming in, taking, and leaving, and nothing happens. So, launching our trust, we hope to protect our intellectual properties, our land, and our people in how we do business, but also at the same time offer a platform for equity, fairness, openness, transparency,
Okay.
right, and profitability.
All right, so we
for
lost a
entities.
lot of time because of the technical issues, and I'm really gonna have to bring you back. But are you able to briefly touch on the Lumi money? Is that something you can address at this
Um,
time?
so I've spoken about this on many platforms, and I said I would leave it to where it needs to be left right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say it again that Lumi is not affiliated with a compound. It has nothing to do with the cockpit country, and the persons behind the Lumi have absolutely no authority nor relationship with the government nor the state. I urge people to do their due diligence, act responsibly, take responsibility for your actions, knowing well you've seen what has happened to not just Maroons, but people of Jamaica within the financial industry, for those who would not have paid attention to due diligence. So I urge them to do just that. I've made several declarations on my Instagram page at Chief Richard Curry, specifically regarding the Lumi. And for those reasons and others, I'm not able to go any further than just that for now.
Well, you've said enough. You've already declared that it's not associated with a compound. So, I googled us, and Wikipedia actually has the Lumi as our currency or main currency,
Let
and
me
we
tell you, I've
sometimes.
actually
Mhm. Go
let me
ahead.
tell you, I've actually had that change, and they've gone ahead and this is this is something that is going on in the background, and I really don't want to get into it too much, but I
I
will say this
understand.
to you, and I'll say it for your listeners and your viewers. The state of cockpit country and a compound relinquishes itself from any liability or any association with the Lumi bond, the Lumi solar bond. It's not a
Okay.
currency, it's a bond.
You heard that from Chief Curry of the Accompong. The Accompong Town Cockpit Country Maroons has no affiliation with the Lumi or its presenters of it. So one more thing quickly. Can you, this is gonna be huge. Can you kind of give us idea of the boundary of the cockpit country? And while you're doing that, the follow-up question is gonna be, and I don't know if you can answer them together, but I'll remind you just in case you forget part of it. Is there any real danger at this present moment of mining, and what can we do to stop it? Is there any real or
100%
an immediate threat?
there is an immediate threat to mining. I visited Stewartown a few weeks ago over in St. Anne, which territories border the cockpit country, and residents of the community actually reached out, right, to myself, asking me to to come and see what was happening in the area. So we went over a bus load of us to bear witness to what was happening in the community. And we took some pictures and some videos. We haven't shared those as yet, but we're witnessing massive, massive scale of mining in the backside, in mining in the borders of SML 173, which is the cockpit country border, which was disclosed by the forestry department.
All right, which
Now,
brings me to that question. I really want to have an idea where our real boundaries are, our supposed
let me tell you
boundaries.
something, Lisa. If we were to go into that conversation on boundaries today, your show will not end, right? So let's do this. Let's create another segment where we can discuss
Oh,
these kind of
definitely,
things.
you will come back. But the fact that you
All
went
right.
over to help these people out is the reason why I'm stressing on it, because growing up, I usually thought that we were just a compound to Windsor.
I
So
see. I
so
see.
just for those who are still just learning, which other parishes are we really? From what coast to what coast? Where are our boundaries really?
So our boundaries, meaning the Maroon territory or the cockpit country boundaries, because
Cockpit
it's two
country.
different things.
Well, you can give us both. You can give us both because you're in charge of both right now anyway, right?
All right. Let me point you to the treaty. Right.
Thank
Let's
you.
start, because this is what I'm saying. It would take a whole segment, because what I've started out by saying is that years gone by, our leaders have failed to claim these lands and
Mm-hmm.
provide the mapping of the territory, the borders. And over years, what have been happening is, without a no, it is often taken as a yes. It's called acquiescing, right? So when our lands are being taken and none of our leaders stand up to say, hey, what's going on here? What do you think happened?
We lose it.
All right. Now over years we've lost many of those lands,
Mm.
right? Not that we can't reclaim them, not that we can't regain them, right? But what does it mean? What does this look like? Right? Those are things that we would have to get into in terms of discussion. But what I can say to you now, if we go back to the treaty, it speaks to the Maroon controlling lands that they were able to cut roads north to St. James, west to Westmoreland, and south to St. Elizabeth, if possible. I leave it at that.
Thank you. That's enough.
That's the starting point.
That's enough for tonight because we're almost out of time. So one last thing before you go, is there anything or anyone that I have touched on or not that you would like to address or expand on briefly? Anything or anyone?
Well, let me tell you,
Any message? Anything you want to say?
the members of the overseas diaspora, your voices are needed. And, what we'll be doing over the next few months is streamlining how we incorporate the overseas diaspora. Because there are people who want to contribute, there are people who want to help, whether cash kind or otherwise. And we want to have dialogue with everybody. But we have to settle things first, clear the dust, clean house, and put things in place. And all this takes time. I'm not even 3 months in, and I know people are desperate for change, but we have to also realize that there's a lot that has to be done and done the right way before change can come. So patience and the support is always needed.
Thank you so much.
So
I think
reach
you.
out to the overseas diaspora. That's really what my message is, and that's for your listeners.
Okay, and they are listening. Trust me. I have people trying to call in, but they can't because you're on the line. Well, I can't take the call. But we want to really thank you so much for coming in. Will he be in parliamentary business? Okay. All right. So save your questions for another time. I see questions coming in, but we're wrapping up now because we have Macadamon coming on in a few seconds. Want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. Thank you for being with the technical issues. I know you're a busy man with everything you have accomplished in just under 90 days. I don't know if you sleep. But just know that we do wish you well. And this platform is always open for you to come and address the Maroon at large, not just those that are in a compound, because I understand that you keep regular meetings there, which is very good. And, we wish you all the best and do have a good night and stay safe. Chief Curry?
Thank you so much, and you have a good night. Thanks everyone listening.
Absolutely. Well, there you had it. You heard it from His Excellency Chief Richard Curry of the Accompong Maroons. Now, for those of you who are sending in questions, we didn't have time for that. I do apologize so very much. All right, so we're going to continue. We're going to have Macadamon coming up in any second now. We're a little bit behind on time, but we had to get certain messages across. First, don't forget that young lady who needs help with the GoFundMe in order to save her life. She's been 90% burnt by her lover. Check my YouTube feed or contact me to get the information. Beanie Man, he comes up next week. Be sure to join me.
Shirt and your Air Force One. Girl on your right, kid on your left hand. Depends where them done, where it come from. The first of them have been at their mind. Then see you every day with money in your hand. Brand new house in the Takuma van. If I see them carry your name go station, go and tell the police. You don't know how we do them. Everything when we do in our life is a problem. Me don't know how we do them. Should we make me one money, them know me not big friend. You clean and come out is a problem. Drive out of the yard is a problem. So me don't know how we do them. Everything when we do in our life is a problem. My American figure to them see you in the eagle. People here bust the eagle, them no know so you so evil. Check the glasses from the blind and check the wheelchair from the cripple. Why? Bad mind people want to keep your fear people. So it's very simple. I'm gonna set this example. I'm gonna stand up in your face with my clocks like a pimple. Money make me humble when you smile, you see me dimple. Them boy, you now have no principle. Them too simple.
Don't forget, Beanie Man comes up next week, Saturday, on this same show from 9 p.m. until 11 p.m. Eastern. Jamaican time, that's 8 until 10. Empress Mona Lisa here on Cork. Your mood. Uh-huh. We have Macadamon coming up.
Money make the world go round. Me love the girl, them slimmer, them round. Me love the girls, them blacker, them brown. Me love them when them a smile or frown. Yeah, tell all the girls, them gather round. Cause tonight I gonna be a showdown. Like Jim Jones, me own the compound. You don't know how we do this. Everything when we do in our life is a problem. Me don't know how we do this. There. Should we make me one money, them know me now big friend.
You ready for me, baby? You better be. Let's listen to some love song. Go to the movies. Cause you know what? Die, die, die.
I'm in a loving mood.
Why the way you dash me on the shoulder? Somewhere under bed, the phone play harder. Turn on the TV and start the drama. When we are dancing, we want to be one another. So true, nice and make our lips meander. So to run out a race in the love saga. Die, 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 die.
That's Macadamia with Die Die.
Die, 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 die. Die, die. The lover sweet me boo.
This is a radio edit version. You all know the real version, yeah? Not fit for airplay.
Die, die. Change the formation of the match. No one, no half time, don't stop. You know you like 6:30, but no at 10 o'clock. So recline the chair and go easy back. It's sweet to be talking a gypsy. Pulu pulu boy,
Boy.
Really balance me and mix me. Glad about 50 times me count when him text me. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, die. The lover sweet me boo.
Macadamia.
Oh, the love sweet me. Die, 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 die. Why the way you dash me on the shoulder? Somewhere under bed, the phone play harder. Turn on the TV and start the drama. When me a dance, so he don't say be wine harder. Me daddy beat me about the mama. He a play string guitar, me a bang piano. So string up nice and make our list meander. So to run out a race in the love saga. Die, 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 die. Die, die. I'm just in the mood for some die, die. You ready for me, baby?
Yes, Macadamia, I'm ready for you.
Let's listen to some love song. Go to the movies. Cause you know what? Die, die, die.
I'm in a loving mood.
Why the way you dash me on the shoulder? Somewhere under bed, the phone play harder. Turn on the TV and start the drama. When me a dance, so it don't make me like mama. Me daddy beat me about the mama. He a play string guitar, me a bang piano. So string up nice and make our list meander. So to run out a race in the love saga.
Shout out to Nervally, all the come from Maroons. Yeah, Die, Die, Die. Maca.
The lover sweet me boo. The lover sweet me boo.
New York City. Die, 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 die. Yeah. Change position. Let's test this. Let's test this. Max, say something to me.
Check, check, check,
Diamond, say something to me.
check, check, check. Hello,
Glow, glow.
hello, hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello.
The lover sweet me boo. The lover sweet me boo. The lover sweet me. Die, 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 die.
Just stop playing that song, yeah. Just stop playing.
Why the way you dash me on the shoulder? Somewhere under bed, the phone play harder. Turn on the TV and start the drama. When me a dance, so he don't say me wine harder. Me daddy beat me about the mama. He a play string guitar, me a bang piano. So string up nice and make our list meander. So to run out a race in the love saga. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, die. The lover sweet me boo. The lover sweet me boo.
I let the girl them that want to take care of them pink bird. Yeah.
Gonna take care of us.
Healthy. Yeah. You have a bird. Take care of your pink bird. Hot girl, you have a bird. Well, I'm on that. I just drew me everything where every man a dream of. Bring it up and get the pink pearl. Yeah, tell me about the pink pearl. Macadamia. Thank you for coming in. Can you hear me?
Goody walk and scream
Now,
out.
Sir Katie, we for the call in again. I'm not here right now.
You
Maka,
not
hold on
hear
there.
me?
Fear and I say I can't let him. Not to go to church, come and done have the blessing. You're me and his from my salad dressing.
Check,
Me have the
check.
thing to make you stop getting depressing. After a sleeping for just refreshing. Caressing, impressing. Having fun like no girl can't take him. I just told me everything where every man a dream of. Regular me get the pink first emo. But stop my fresh, me make sure say it breeze out. Goody walk and scream out. Life no silent like this a beam. Regular me get the pink first emo. Got me to punch the up. Pretty like flowers.
You hear me now?
People the key when he pop up in
You
a
hear
shop.
me?
And I leak like when I shook a pot. So y'all walk out from the pink girl tight. It came reason to come home every night. Walk out in a green like Sprite. Make a stop say your man and bright up in a light. Everything where every man a dream of. Regular me get the pink girl steamboat. But something fresh me make sure say it breeze out. Goody walk and scream Life no silent like this a beam Regular me get the pink first steamboat. And girl you a miss girl. Take care of your people. And girl you a miss girl. And girl you a miss girl. Take care of your people. And girl you a miss girl. Well I'm say I just told me everything where every man a dream of. Regular me get the pink first emo. But something fresh to make sure say it breeze out. Goody walk and scream Life no silent like this a beam out. Regular me get the pink first emo. The pink pearl it's refreshing. Have fun and swear and I say we can't live it. Not to go to church, come and done have the blessing. You're there and his from my salad dressing. Me have the thing to make you stop get depressing. Have the assist with pink pearl just refreshing. Caressing, impressing. Having fun like no one girl can't take him. I just told me everything where every man a dream of.
Check, check.
Let me get the pink first emo.
Microphone.
Fresh to make sure say it breeze out. Goody walk and scream Life no silent like this a beam Regular me get the pink first emo.
Brothers and sisters, but we have a burn out bad mind. Maka in Psalms 91 verse 7 it says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, but it shall not come by thee. So all them attack, we have a burn out bad mind.
Better know. But my different. And be a people for your talent. The one who is silent at your face and them never done with you from the start. I pray that the prayers with them to the yard. Yeah, them a show up your fake love. But bad minds and hide make up. Everybody business them take up. Them thinking about one take up. We know what of them. Blessings multiply by 10. True, we are shine them out among them. We not follow them. We can't stop Jaga blessing children. We not able to go where the biggest problem. But man, different. Envious people be a tell them. The ones we are smiling at your face and in at them heart and wish bad for you. But might not kill them, but might not kill them. The one them car we not even breathe them. But might not kill them, but might not kill them. Stress I never see them. We know what of them. Blessings multiply by 10. True, we are shine them out among them. We not follow them.
right. Maka, I'm gonna have to ask her to call me because I'm still not hearing her. Everybody's hearing her. Everybody's hearing her, but I need to hear her. Yeah.
Everybody even see
Everybody business them take up. Self thinking about one take up.
Maka, check your WhatsApp.
Blessings multiply by 10. You we are shine them out about them. We not follow them. We can't stop Jaja messy children. We not even know where the biggest problem.
Hello. Hey, Maka Diamond, I am hearing you. I am hearing you. I hope everybody's hearing you. Hold on. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm trying to do a makeshift thing here. Don't know what's going down. Debbie, you're a liar. Maka, talk to me. We hear you.
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud
And I'm
clear.
seeing you too, girl.
You see me too?
Me, I see you. Keep it. You're gone. Maka, why you do that?
So hold on.
I was seeing you. You just decided to just leave. Where you going? So anyway, everybody don't see your cute face already. Maka Diamond, I want to thank you for coming in. We do apologize that we're running a little bit behind schedule, but as you can tell, some of the technical issues that never happened before, the devil's a liar. Anyway, right. Yes. So give us a little journey of your musical career, please. Professionally when you started, drop some, tell us some of the hit songs that you drop on us, and then we'll go another one for the summer.
Well, I don't know, it started by the tender age of 16, that was, years ago. So back in the late 80s. So, I've been decades upon decades, maybe about 3 decades. And I started at a young age of 16, straight out of school, high school. And I spent most of my time at the studio. And that years and years and years. And it's been a quite intriguing experience for me because it was really, I was one of the youngest at the time until Lady Patrol. And then it just transitioned that her career took over for me, but I still never give up. I keep going. And then I used to call myself Lady Charm.
I remember that.
And then Sister Charmaine took the stage and took off, so I had to change my name.
Mackerel.
So it's a whole history, I can write 2 books.
So how many names have you sung with so far?
Well, it's Lady Charm, Lady Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes Lady Mackerel, then Maka Diamond.
So 4 names and you're still standing. 4 names and you're still standing.
Right, I'm just start changing them with the slangs. Them it's become money. Don't disturb me. The granny of dancehall. Then become Macadocious. Then know me a
glow. I know about glow.
Right, so the name thing will just continually follow me and not give up. I've been just keep going.
Yeah, before we get into the big song for the summer, we're gonna listen to that one here a little bit. I love it.
Yeah.
He said be free my mind. He said be free. That cool, they drop them where them I say to be. With that shred them be my name is see. He said be free my mind. He said so I'm feed them can't stop. I slow like I'm feed them own block. I'm on the me I say me not fight over no queen in the park. Them a try to push me down, but God and me back. That's how you feel like but jump pulling that. But I come from the school, knock the hard knock. Me not sell me soul, me them can't drop.
So, what's the story behind the one that you want to talk about it?
Be free, bad mind.
Maka, what's the story behind the song? We love it.
God
Maka, you sing me out.
Just giving praises and thanks, no?
Yeah, give praise and thanks.
Years and years and years and years and still
Yeah.
keep going and strong and trusting God and
In other words, you
about
now
a
make me
thing.
pull you out, right? I love you. I love you. It's all about money, right?
Money, oh.
Money, glow, glow.
Let's go, whoa, whoa.
Money, and macadocious.
You care what you call this that the show must go on. And
Yeah, for real.
having you have a talk to them tuning, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Money, 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 money.
Maca Diamond says money, money, money.
Find ton of nickel to a time, just a watch it
Look,
all a sign.
anybody don't love money, just come out for the feed right now. But if you love money, lighter.
Money is time and time.
Yeah.
Money is a one you now go waste mine. Money are the object, money are the order. And if you're not talk money, then we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Yeah.
If you're not talk money to me, you're not make sense.
No.
Yeah. Me is lock off to you if money not in your intent.
Yeah.
Money, 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 money. I love to make money. Money from my mind, turn a nickel to a dime. Just a watch it and I sign them a
My
climb.
love to make money.
Money is time and time is money. Either one you not go with mine. Because dollar sign. Me not cheap and chop the line. Dollar sign.
Yeah, but Marka, you have a bad song out to the summer still, so that I want to talk to you about. Yeah, so talk to us.
Okay.
You have a bad song out for the summer, so talk to us about that one.
I'll tell you about the bad one. Big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus. I went song, yes. One says the tear up on the big woman them home. Them are defend them.
All right, so tell us about the song. What's behind the song?
Well, you don't know them all talking about my age and never start telling them I can't have dancer. And them all tell them say, alright then, since age is a problem, I'm not young, just come challenge me. And them just to the one day me and Shady Bill and we just me hear the rhythm and me say, no sir, that now sing for a song and say big woman versus young girl. Cause since them I take set fun for this big woman thing. So I'll show them say, alright, big woman versus young girl. Have fun.
So when we talk about big woman, are we talking about age or are we talking about body size? Or both?
Both.
Both. Okay, so you see me.
We just talk about the age.
Oh, okay. So me fall in a big woman then, right?
Eh?
So me fall in the category of big woman, right?
Well, it depends. I have some ladies that say them middle, them are both.
But it's a very catchy rhythm and the lyrics is just phenomenal. But what people have with your age, look at your body. What age have to do with anything? That girl, you look good enough.
Well, thank you, but I mean they don't care. They say I'm here a long time and I'm gonna retire. I want to be alone. I'm gonna say I'm trying to compete with the young girls. They just talk all what they feel like.
But you're not competing with the young girls. They came and joined you in your arena that you're still dominating. Can I speak for you?
I love that. I love that.
Big woman, skin clean up full of spot. Big woman, like little miss, real. Big woman, some young girl hold before them young men beat up like Rasta beat. Can they jump might hold, but we forever young. How we step it like a dance, we just a
This song is called Big Woman versus Young Girl. Maca Diamond from out of Jamaica. It's the song for the summer. You hear?
big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus.
So the young girls want to step to your face. Disrespect, yeah? Gotta put them in their place. Yeah. So Maca Diamond going.
Not just people.
Yeah.
Bad mind,
Yeah. So what's in the future for you?
Well, I'm back at things now because I don't know to give up when I'm born. So I'm back at things coming up now where I work on the mixtape, the album, the EP. We work on everything. We work on new video for this song. We work on new song, more rhythm. We just keep working. Right after this interview, I'm heading to a dub session. So the work just continues and continues, and we just keep doing. So a bag of things. We can't just level the place every time I open up. We are getting ready for the tours, the shows, a bag of things, you know. Memorial weekend coming up in America, we have a tears down.
Turn up.
And I have the garment to make up the garment,
Turn
singing is my
up.
bed and playing is my pillow, you know.
Yeah. So you have an EP coming out sometime soon. Would that be before, by summer, or after?
Well, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out the time because I was supposed to release this EP from last year, so everything has been backed up. All of the producers of the EP, the songs, all of them have drop all the songs of my single. So I have to be redo. So I'm not looking. I don't think I'm looking at about January.
Okay, you're looking at January. Okay, so some of these songs that are out would be on it, like Money Money would be on it, and Big Woman would be on it. Yeah?
Wasn't there? Been doing that fresh.
Or you're gonna do fresh songs for that EP?
Right, I'm gonna just start over.
Okay, I see. But in the meantime, you're just gonna tear up the summer with this one, right? So what you wanna say to the selectors about this one?
No, but them not gonna have to walk out. They don't wanna run out with it because the woman them, the big woman them, trust me, I'll shell it down. This is a money full of song. This is a song I got fun of people talk to them. It's gonna be a fun and a young girl who that's what money to do. It's gonna be a nice competition to the summer and nice vibes to everybody because the summer after running out. Everybody will run out because say everybody vaccine themselves. The road them say,
Yeah. So selectors will hear her shell out this one because the competition is on between the big woman and the young girl. And you hear what she said? The big woman, them are gonna shell out the money when you big them up. Yeah. My girl, anybody want to say thank you to before you go?
Yeah, just wanted to thanks to all who have been supporting me, never give up on me, and who keep follow me on Instagram, Macadam1. Don't follow me now. But I just want to big up everybody, because I don't want to leave out the name. Big up everybody who stand by me. And all my money diamonds, big up on yourself, thanks for the support. Enough love, keep supporting. Remember to go on YouTube and people keep supporting because big things coming. And I love you guys.
So all your music are on Vivo, on YouTube, and you're also on Instagram, Spotify and audio.
Yes, I want you to go and stream my music. Keep streaming, everyone.
You hear her? Go stream Big Woman versus Young Girl and all the other Macadamian songs. She's on Audio Max, Spotify, iTunes, you name it. This is the song for summer from out to Jamaica. It's Glow Glow. Thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate you. And we'll be in touch, okay? Yeah, man. Later.
Yeah, man.
Big woman versus young gal. Big woman versus young gal. Big woman versus young gal. Big woman versus. Big woman versus young gal. Big woman.
Well, it's time to go, believe it or not.
Big woman versus. Big woman don't take care of man.
Yeah. Big Woman versus Young Girl. Man, there's a lot of hot songs dropping this summer. Lord. Woo.
Make big woman body look fine. Young girl, I better you resign. All hot big woman, this a full time. Big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus young girl. Big woman versus.
Everybody know anytime we talk songs.
And you know when you hear that sound, it's time to go. With 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, Antigua, Barbuda, Jamaica, a compound, New York, Atlanta, Florida, Nicaragua, Canada, Nigeria, Ghana, Europe, UK, from everywhere you've been logged in. I appreciate you, Empress Mona Lisa. Remember, next week, Saturday, same time, we're gonna have Beanie Man. Keep up that song. Yeah. 9 until 11 p.m. Eastern time. 8 until 10 Jamaican time. DT of Radio out of New York City. Katie, I want to thank you for hanging in there with me. I don't know, we're going to sort out this tech issue by next week. We've never had it before. Yeah. Mark, owner of the station, thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. Chief Curry, want to thank you once again for coming in, for all the Maroons locked in all over the world. 1 minute to go.
We having a good time, we don't have no time for that night. Oh, we don't have no behavior.
30 seconds on the clock. I love you all. Be safe. See you next week.